Hi, this is Steve from mixmedics.com. Welcome to our new series, The A to Z of Mixing. Today we start with A for automation.
If you need to perfect any stage of your production or mixing process, book an online session at mixmedics.com.
We use a combination of screen sharing and a high quality audio link to enable us to hear exactly what's coming out of your studio in real time from anywhere in the world.
You can have an experienced audio professional advise you, one-to-one, every step of the way, at mixmedics.com.
Historically, automation was used on large mixing consoles to physically move the faders in time with the music to even out the volume of the performances. These days with our computers, we can now automate almost anything, including many plugin parameters. Let's have a quick look at some tips to help you get started with automation. We've got a track here with a few simple uses of automation to show you. Let's start with playing a small section of it. Now, the first and most obvious use for automation here is the fade out at the end of the song. We've gone on the master fader from 0 dB down to infinity. This just fades the track out nicely to nice clean digital silence at the end. Now, we can also use automation as a way of leveling out volume levels. Here we've got a synth with a mod wheel that opens up. You can see the curve here. And as that mod wheel opens, it gets louder each time. Let's have a listen without any automation first of all. Now here, every time the mod wheel is opened, we've given a little cut to the volume with this automation curve to just even the sound out a little bit. Let's have a listen with the automation in. Now that kind of automation would often be used on a vocal part to even out the relative volume of a phrase or rein in certain loud words, for instance. Now, we can also use automation to put some life into a part if it's a little bit dull or lifeless. Here we've drawn some automation in to give some swells and flows to an otherwise quite flat lead line. Let's take a listen. If we take the automation off, you'll hear the line is much more flat. Here we've used automation to create a swell at the end of a phrase, just to give a bit of a crescendo before the final part of the song. Let's take a listen. We've also done that here on the acoustic guitars. We can also use automation more creatively where you want something to happen only in a certain part of the song, for instance. On this same acoustic guitar part, we are also automating the send to our delay. This means the delay does not play in this portion of the song, but on the final chord, the send goes straight up to -6 and the delay rings on. Let's take a listen. So there are a few quick tips and tricks for using automation in your mixing. It's by no means an exhaustive guide, so please visit mixmedics.com for more help and advice. Join us again for the next part of the A to Z of mixing.